What is good, people? Hope everything's blessed. Everyone, let me know how your fitness journey is going. Seeing these little chats every 2 weeks, I ain't gonna lie, I like seeing other people making progress. Anyways, today we are actually, I'm not gonna jinx it, but I think we're gonna have another new. Well, I've already had a low weigh-in, but I want to see if it stays that way, so I don't want to jinx it and like whack it on the screen. Yeah, I'm gonna give it another few days. But anyways, what we're gonna do now is go to the gym, and I'm gonna be completely honest because I've said it in other videos. These things are necessary, and it is the importance of doing enjoyment workouts. If you don't know what that is, I've kind of made up the term. In essence, it means obviously the best way to make results in the gym is sticking to the same sort of thing repetitively and just progressively. That's the best way. You know what I mean? Everybody knows that. However, in terms of gym, when you've been doing it long term, the best way to stick with it and enjoy it is every so often do a workout that you just thoroughly love. Like, I do love going to the gym, but sometimes I'm going because it's more routine than because I love it. And today I want to go and love it. So what I'm going to do is I'm still doing a push session, but I'm going to pick all my favorite kind of exercises, even if they're not the most optimal. For example, I'll just do them today. Like, it's a nice sunny day. I want to get a nice sweat on. I'm going to do all the exercises I like, even if it's not the most smart. For example, if I do incline bench press, then machine press, and then push-ups, and then another pressing motion. You don't need to do that much pressing motion on a push day. However, when it's nice and hot and I get the pump going, I like doing that, you know what I mean? So I'm going to do that today rather than... I'm still going to mix in some flies where I can, probably cable flies because I love those. But the whole point is that regardless of what the day is, an enjoyment workout is meant to just act as like a little mini boost in your morale and energy as a whole. Especially people that have a habit of falling off the gym, you need them more than frequent. So say like once every 2 weeks, just go to the gym and do any workout that you thoroughly love that gets you in the building. It's not the most optimal approach, but if that's what keeps you going to the gym for like months and months and years, rather than starting for a month, quitting and doing that cycle, this is the best route in my opinion. But anyways, I've had my little pre-workout stuff, and right now we are going to Emporium Gym to, you know what I mean, get a nice pump. To be fair, in saying all that, you've probably seen most of the footage on screen as I've been talking. Shouts out to the podcast Pain in the Back, because people often say to me, what do I listen to while I'm in the gym? Most of the time it's not even music anymore. As you can see on my bag in the bottom, I am actually listening to Joe Rogan for the first time in actually a minute. Anyways, I wanted to go a little bit deeper into the enjoyment work, simply because I don't want it to give the impression that this is an excuse for people to go into the gym and spending 2 hours doing a workout on arms just because you like it. The key thing with these workouts is only do them more frequently if you're someone that's prone to quitting the gym, because that will keep you going. Someone like myself, I'll probably do one maybe every 4 weeks or so. It really isn't scheduled in. It's just as and when I feel like, you know what, today I just want to do what I want. But if you're someone that is prone to quitting the gym often, you need to mix them in more frequently, because then you'll actually stick to going, because your brain probably isn't going to want to stick to a regular routine because you may find it boring and then eventually you fall off. So you have to balance it in then. And also, you shouldn't be doing enjoyment workouts that impact the rest of your sessions. For example, if you go into the gym and do something stupid like, I don't know, train arms for like 2 hours to the point where your arms feel so sore that you probably can't train your next back session or whatever it is, simply because you're still that sore, then you've basically done the wrong thing. This is meant to be a light little morale, energy boost that makes you feel good when you leave, and you just kind of rejuvenate your mental. That is the goal. But anyways, as you can see, this was my workout that I did on screen. Ended it off doing, I think, about 40-50 minutes on cardio. But yeah, for those of you that have ever done an enjoyment workout, whatever you call it, let me know in the comments, because I really do think they're beneficial. Right, peeps, quick and very simple meal. We use a sticky rice from VT, put it in the microwave, and I put it in the pan while I added some sweet soy sauce. Put one whole fried egg on, and also obviously the chicken, which is because I was craving a little bit of something more flavoursome, so I went for the KFC. The ones from Iceland, these are pretty good. The thigh burger one's not the breast fillet. The breast fillet ones has a different coating. It's not the same as KFC. It's more like bird's eye, that one is. The macros, they're 277 calories per one, 25 grams of protein, but it also does have 13 grams of fat. But overall, in terms of calories, they're not too bad, and they give you that KFC taste. So if you crave KFC, having this instead of it on the odd day, probably okay. Plus you're less tempted to buy fries and the drink and stuff. And that is what I'm going to have now then. So this bowl should have the 25 grams of protein from the chicken, and then one whole egg, medium egg, is roughly around 6-7 grams of protein. So yeah, around 30 plus grams of protein I'm just going to eat. Alright people, you should see the backdrop, you know the vibes. So basically we're doing the walk again, you know, I'm trying to be consistent with it. And every time I film it, I'm more likely to like stick with it. Keep me accountable, you guys. That is one thing I thank creating YouTube, because I know for a fact if I didn't create a YouTube channel like 10 years ago, I wouldn't be as on it with fitness as I am right now. No joke, just because I first started the page literally just to hold me and my brethren accountable for actually training, because we used to always like train for a month or so, fall off, train for a month, fall off, and having a video and having people kind of having eyes on you and kind of trying to keep up to date is what really kept us going. And thank God, me keeping this channel is definitely made me stick to it. You know what I mean? Like that extra layer of accountability. Whereas if it was just me, I know I'd still probably be going gym somewhat, but I know for a fact I wouldn't be where I am right now in terms of my overall muscle mass on my physique, even if it's covered with fat right now. I just know for a fact I just would have been probably a little bit more lax. There's periods in my life where I was so stressed and didn't want to go to the gym, but I kept going because I was like, oh no, I've got the channel, I need to make sure I have an upload, blah, blah, blah. And most of my videos used to consist of me being in the gym, so I had to keep going. So it was kind of forcibly. Maybe that's a good thing, maybe it's a bad thing, who knows. In my head, I'm vouching it as a somewhat good thing. So I kind of want to thank you guys. Those of you that watch, technically, you're making me accountable. And that's actually a service I'm going to start offering on my website, accountability service. Because some people know what they should be doing and know what to do, but because they haven't got no eyeballs on them, they just kind of be very relaxed with it, and they can't afford full coaching because that requires, you know, a lot more time and effort. Whereas this habit one is a little bit more light touch, but it can get you getting close to what you need to do. If you like something stupid like 10 to maybe 12 pounds per week, and basically I'll message you like every other day. So basically whatever goals that you listed that you want to like do on a daily basis or a weekly basis, I'll basically check in with you and just be like, yo, have you done X, Y, Z? That's kind of accountability. It will keep you ideally pushing on, because people often always do more when they know someone's watching them. Can never be a plus 4. All right, folks, we are going to do a check-in now. I'm going to do a quick little workout and probably cut to doing the visual check-in. So I want to more or less see, because it's crazy. During this period, I don't feel like, maybe you guys can see because you see more in the videos, but I personally, when I think of it, I don't feel like I've lost 8 pounds. But people have said to me that my face, specifically my neck, looks less fat. So if someone else is saying that to me, I guess that's a plus. Anyways, we're going to get off to the gym, do a little quick update, and keep it pushing. I've got the pre-workout on deck. Strawberry laces back in effect. All right, folks, so as you can see, this is the physique update. We got 8 pounds down, but it's really funny. Like, I can't visually in my head see like a massive difference, but hopefully I'm still interested to see it go side by side, because sometimes you just can't see it when it's yourself. Even if you are someone that's been training for years and you're supposed to have gym eyes, sometimes it takes someone else or looking back at progress photos and putting them side by side for you really to see the difference. I will say today I can tell, but I look very bloated compared to how I looked about 7 days ago. I'm gonna assume maybe because of the hot weather, I've been drinking a lot more fluids than usual, so I feel like that potentially is it. I just feel puffy, I can see it in my physique. Even though the scales are saying that I'm lighter on the scale, I can tell when my body looks less defined, more fluffy. So hopefully, actually no, I don't want to say hopefully, I don't want the weather to go away, but when it's not as hot or I don't feel as puffy, I can do enough physique update and I'll see more of a change. I've got a new weigh-in. We are technically 2 pounds down again. So that's plus, that's nice. Perfect. Hopefully then we're gonna hit into the 170s soon. It's so crazy because the last 2 to 3 weeks has literally just started trickling down, and I ain't changed nothing. I just kept sticking to the basics, sticking to it. I ain't even dropped the calories or anything of that shit. I've just been kind of just keep trying to maintain the habits I've been doing, which is trying to walk more. I was always going to the gyms, that wasn't really a big thing, and then just try and doing like cardio as and when I can. But it's one of those things where you just gotta keep sticking to it, man. Even when you feel like you're stagnant and it's just not moving, the scale's not moving, don't be like, oh, I've been doing this for 2 weeks, it's not working, I'm quitting. Keep with it, and then randomly you'll just start boom, 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 boom. Because yeah, that's 4 pounds in like 3 to 4 weeks with very, when I mean very little change. Like, yeah, I think the most I've been doing is my step count's gone up. Alright, so hopefully the weight will just keep trickling down again and we can hit the 170s in the next week and a half. I'm not going to force it and try and get extra low weight for the next 7 days, but I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing and see if it stays the same. If it does, then it means that I probably will have to change things. If not, if it keeps going down, then there's no need to change anything. When it comes to losing weight, you should only really be changing things when you have stalls that last, I would normally say 10 to 14 days in a row of virtually no change. Then you change things. 7 days, in my opinion, isn't enough because there's many random little things that can kind of make your weight seem like it's not moving. So yeah, that's my gist anyway. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, same day, so I lied, it's not tomorrow, but I thought I might as well show you this. Today I decided to go for an old school meal I ain't done in a minute, which is an omelette, 2 whole eggs, egg whites, 4 slices of bacon, and spring onion, and yeah, very quick and easy. I could have used mushroom, I forgot about that. But yeah, so very quick and easy. Oh, a tiny bit of cheese inside as well. So yeah, very simple, very quick. The reason why I chose this was simply because it was so quick and simple to make. I had eggs, I had spring onions, and I had bacon, and that was more or less all I had because my girlfriend has actually gone food shopping, so I just made use of whatever I had left. So now, I'll see you guys on another day.